I'll have to retry something later, because think of an idea why dual streaming didn't work. But anyway, before that, we're gonna follow this. So. Okay. Oh, did it just remember? That will be convenient if it did. I didn't think it'd be that straightforward, but well, I'll give it a shot. Okay. Move that guy over there. I'm surprised this is even listed as an option, because it doesn't sound like it should be. Whatever. Anyway, okay, so it looks like it is running. Looks like it is running. We are getting full GPU usage. Yeah. Cool. Okay, cool. So that stuff is working. Stream is working. Let me close this window. Yeah. All right. Guess I'm gonna move this over here, maybe. I don't know. Hard to manage this. Okay, cool. So that's that. Let's pop our stream manager open here. Bit rate is shown as unstable, but I don't see myself dropping any frames. What resolution am I? It says unstable. Keyframe interval too high. Why does it think I'm trying to stream at 720p 60? I don't get what's going on here. Trying to check my GPU usage real quick. It's sitting at 40%. Okay. Wait, what is getting loaded in that case? 3D. So that's Magic Mirror, right? So yeah, no encoding is occurring off the GPU, so I guess that's one thing I should do then, isn't it? I should move part of my workload to CPU encoding, then the other to GPU to kind of alleviate the situation a little bit. I don't get why it's showing as an unstable. In fact, why is it trying to make my stream 60 FPS? Because it's not. Video output is currently active. Yeah. Let me see something. So why is it trying to make it 60 FPS? Because I specify 30 here. OBS says I'm not dropping any frames. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But Twitch is trying to tell me my stream's unstable. I assume that's because it thinks I'm trying to stream at 720p 60 even though I'm trying to do 720p 30. We'll leave it alone and see what people say about it. If there's a tangible issue or difference in stream, then I'll do something about it. Yeah. All right. Let's see. First I need a drink. So much crap to do. Well, today is a study day, so let's change the title to that. Oh, wrong computer. Let's open the window too. なんだこれ、マドレーヌ。You know, I guess technically I shouldn't show this on screen, so let's blur it. そうや、みかんもなんかあったな。よっん 不安定って書いてあるな。やっと。Oh, Kaz, welcome back. Hey, can you check something real quick? How stable is the stream? Because Twitch insists that the connection's unstable, and I wasn't sure if like my audio was like, you know, stuttery or what. Like it seems like Twitch thinks I'm trying to stream at 720p 30 or 60, but I'm trying to stream 720p 30, and I'm assuming the difference in frame rate is why it's complaining, but like OBS tells me I'm at solid 30, so how does it, so I guess the question is, how does it sound and look? Yeah, how's it going? How's life, I guess? Sound as good as always? So not really. Anyway, yeah, back to the grind. We got an exam, I believe, on the 6th, so I gotta study for that. No, less than a week. Ugh, gross. It is what it is, though. Today's Attack on Titan. Oh yeah, I was actually able to, yeah. Let's see, what happened this week? Oh, okay, now I remember. Yeah. I think it was a good episode, yeah. you know, maybe a little bit slower, but you know, I'm excited to see where things go. The last chapter, yeah. I mean, I don't read it. I'm gonna wait for the anime. So, but yeah, it's kind of crazy to think that such a popular show is about to, or such a popular franchise, I guess, is about to like end. Shokugeki no Soma ended. I had to rethink my whole life. Wait, did Shokugeki no Soma end? I didn't watch past the I don't remember which season, but I didn't watch the most recent season. I'm pretty sure. So sorry. Let me check something. Bareback ride sounds good. I have to adjust something too. So move that over there. Hmm. Maybe I need to run it as admin. All right, there we go. This is latest. Here, whatever. Alright, anyway, back to work. Which is more. 20%しか充電してないの？マジで？ 20% しか充電してないの？ Hmm. Yep. Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. wherever the period is proportional to the cube. Semi-major axis. Okay. plus or minus Vmax.やべえ眠い。やばいやばい眠い。寝ちゃダメ寝ちゃダメ。なんだろうな。ボット的な何かなんでしょうか。わからん。Oh, yeah, right. Sounds good. Yeah, have fun. I'm gonna stay here glaring at my textbook. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Scummy, how's it going? How's work? Sorry, I need to get a drink. As you can tell, I'm just reviewing since we have an exam in a week. Yeah. In VR chat? Alright, sounds good, sounds good. Okay. So hold on. Let's schedule tomorrow. I think we got... Yeah, office hours at 2 o'clock, yeah. Hmm. Hmm? Didn't we do a question like this on the exam? Hmm. The study session. Uh, slowly making progress. Slowly. How about you? How's I assume it's Valorant, right? How's Valorant going? Still kind of stuck on the explanation here. MVP in the last one. Nice. Nice. Be right back. Right. Sounds good. Hmm. Oh wait, no, yeah, it's D is smaller, so yeah, first turn, yeah, okay. Hmm? Oh, welcome back. In the enemy team there was a guy called Takanashi Kira. You never know. It could be Tencho herself. Might be a KFP employee. Compik. Actually, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. So I said ahoy. Okay. Well, I mean that I think that's in line. Yeah. I mean, I probably would have called him Kusotori, but um, but just general Hall Live memes are good too. The ahoy and then yeah, okay, that fits as well. Yeah. Then again, I guess Kiara said that the only person that's allowed to call her Kusotori is Calliope, so maybe that wasn't. So maybe it was fine to go with Peko. GG Peko. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Sent a friend request. Oh, that's nice. Although you might want to watch out because if Kiara ever wants to play Valorant, he might hand over his account. So I mean, it depends, but yeah, he might be asked to hand over the account if it comes down to it. I don't know if they actually do that, but I know some people have voluntarily given up their accounts, you know, if they were like sitting on a name or something. So I don't know if Hololive does it, but Argentinian. Although, okay, right. So I guess usernames are server dependent, right? So it's probably okay. Hmm? Tidal force. Time space derivative. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I can see that as expected of a Riot game. It sounds like there's a lot of salty players there. Yeah. I was still in call. Hmm. Well, okay. I don't know what call, but oh, on Discord. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't cost you money, right? So quite sure how this derivation works, but okay. Derivative of the friend left it first. Okay. So they take the space derivative. Hmm? No, they integrate the tidal force with respect to space and what? Let's see. 3. According to 9.12, F titled the sum of two terms. Yeah. D. Second is a constant vector pointing in the x direction, which gives the term. First term. Potential energy. Second, constant vector pointing in the x direction. Constant vector pointing in the x direction. Okay. Yeah. I don't think it was salty meant make a joke. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. Today's yeah, don't worry about it. It seemed like it worked. Seemed like the stream worked, so it's fine. And I plan to have it fairly regularly going forward, so you're not missing anything. Oh, you were able to watch the race. Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, was it interesting at least? Did you end up staying up for it? mg plus f title is normal to the surface till that u equals constant to the surface. I fell asleep. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. You know, don't worry about it, man. It happens. That means you got your rest. Probably. It was really good. Okay, that's good. That's good. At least you made one of them. Fudo high. No. Hmm. Konosuba, welcome back. Or maybe you were already lurking, I don't know. Got second place for OC Science Engineering Fair. Oh, is that the one that you said you kind of just, is that the one that you threw together the poster for last minute? Or is this a different fair? Oh, it's cool. Second place for So it sounds like you did it. 100% deserved. Well, I mean, I do have to admit it was pretty impressive it was pretty impressive, I think. I don't know what the state of, high schoolers is right now, but being able to, put that, having done that, I think is very impressive. So unironically, I think it was deserved. Maybe it wouldn't be such a sore point for other people if you had some more time to put together your poster, but whatever. I thought it was cool though. So it's because all the physical experiments were stopped. Oh yeah, okay, so that makes sense. So I guess you having chosen a computing related project kind of worked out for you, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, well, a win is a win. Like a win is a win. You got your money, you got your qualifications to enter, what is it, I guess some other fair. A win is a win. Yeah. And actually, yeah, that's a good point, right? Computational bias even more relevant with current world event. Yeah. Man, when the hell am I going to get vaccinated? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was impressive though, so. And our team flopped on LAX. Wait, I thought that was going on for another week. Is it already done? That's the one that. Wait, I thought you were entering solo. Or maybe I misunderstood. I know you're not on a big team, but I thought you were entering solo originally. Yeah, so I thought that was the case. So you ended up joining like a team or something, and that's pretty cool, right? Also, you don't have to do it all yourself, right? Got in a 4-person group. Okay. Yeah, that sounds more manageable. So some team got blasted for allegedly lying about their demo and code. How would you even lie about that? Like, doesn't it have to run and work? Code does, there was no backend. Oh, okay. How did they think that would pass? I mean, doesn't the code get audited? Probably irresponsible. Well, someone caught it, right? I'll give them that, right? At least. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it sucks about the the hacks, but the hackathon, but man, at least you won, and well, I mean, you competed on the other one too, so, and you also didn't get caught, or you also didn't fake your entries for the hackathon, so so you're definitely better than that one team, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can't throw away your credibility. It's definitely something. Or at least, if you're going to do something, do it in a way that doesn't threaten your credibility, right? They already won, so yeah. Well, again, yeah. Well, Oh, well, that's pretty conflict of interest. I would say that's pretty conflict of interest. Like, how are they let? I mean, I guess they can't be picky about judges. Probably don't have enough staff in the first place, but yeah. You'd think someone would have. Yeah, right. Yeah. They probably had a soft spot, or maybe they trusted. Like, I won't say there's necessarily some like malicious thing going on, but it's probably like, oh, we're buds, and I know you wouldn't lie, even though I guess they did, and I don't know. Again, I don't know if there was really a malicious thing going on, but clearly they got a little bit carried away. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Selmy, welcome back. Yeah. I swear I need a method for um like the unique like color thing. I don't know if Twitch has an option to like make users in chat have unique username colors, but like yeah. You'd think that just work by default. Mainly for so right. But like if that's the case, then like why doesn't Twitch just like shift the color a little bit? It knows you want purple, so why doesn't it just like auto shift like one of your colors like a little off of the purple? You know what I mean? Like if you choose purple, it should be like, okay, well your username is going to be within this range, so it doesn't cause conflicts with other people in chat or something like that, or you know what I mean? Like I feel like that, like in fact, we were talking about like MSN Messenger uh the other day, and I vaguely recall it having. I vaguely recall some like IRC client like literally having that function. Because for that with 50k people sounds terrifying. Well, okay, I don't expect it to work. I don't expect it to scale up that well, but like I also expect there to be some solution on the low end, or like on the small scale end. Like also, yeah, I'm pretty. I vaguely recall there being like an IRC client, like a decade ago that had that functionality. Like I don't know how Twitch works in the back end, but I assume it could do that. And the problem is now solved. Right, but yeah, no, it did change, yeah. Yeah, it did change on my end, yeah, but like I mean, I guess my point is still like why doesn't it just do that by default? Like did no one bring it up in the how long has Twitch been a thing? Cuz it used to be like wasn't it didn't it used to be like Justin.tv or something like that before? Like no one brought it up until now, or no one has brought it up. Like not that high of a priority. I mean, right? I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's really what it is. I just thought it would have been, like as the platform grew. Anyway, yeah. I suppose that's another benefit of YouTube, right? Because YouTube you get the small user icon. So there's probably less of a chance of having like or appearance conflicts with that. I mean, YouTube has its own set of issues though, so. Oh yeah, and as a side question, so Twitch or the stream manager keeps insisting that this stream is unstable, and I think it's because it thinks I'm trying to stream at 60 FPS, even though I'm only trying to stream at 30. So I guess the question is the stream at least stable? I'm not really asking about, image quality because, well, blurred screen. Also, I'm only streaming at like 1,000 kilobits per second, but yeah, just double checking if the stream is at least stable. Yeah. Oh, is that? Oh, this is different. I thought it was. Who is this person? Mirinth. Oh well, I'm followed, so I guess you must have shown the emo before. Yeah. It looks like they play Superliminal, Apex, Among Us, Valheim, Valheim. I don't know. I know that's like a new game, right? Yeah. Don't know what it's about, but. Oh, that's what you were on. Okay, that sounds good. Sounds good. Oh, that's cool. And I guess right, like that's the benefit of a VTuber, right? You can through VR chat you can meet them. Yeah, yeah. That's a smart idea. Yeah. Sorry, what is this? Deathsea. That name sounds familiar. Oh, they're streaming right now. Oh, this is the MTG guy. Okay. So you must have mentioned him before. Her? Him? I don't know. They? Them? Hmm. But yeah, that's cool of her to do like VR chat meetups. That's cool. It really is a good idea though. Yeah. Unfortunately, very specific emos only pertain to the game. Well, I mean, it sounds like he knows his audience, so. And you can always reuse them, right? Let's saw a Deathsea pick, Deathsea Ox. I like the sunglasses on it, but yeah, yeah. It's a little, it's funny, but I also don't recognize at all what it's supposed to be. Gold vein pickaxe and giant ox. Oh, okay, so it's okay. Oh, I guess I see the gold. Yeah. In fact, how does he get it so detailed? Is that really just 128 by 128 pixels? Specific good cards. Oh, okay, these are kind of like staples, or maybe not staples, but they're at least maybe meta cards. I don't know. So what is this? Magunyam. I actually saw this. I haven't read it. I haven't seen it yet. But I saw it in my recommended, and I forgot to save it. So let me look at this real quick. It's okay to take a break right now, I think. Yeah. Magunyam. 勝ったな。勝ったな。ガハハ。マグニャム。マグニャム。マグニャム。マグニャム。勝ったな。ガハハ。Sorry, have you guys watched where does that go? It's katana gahaha. I think it's girlish number. Is that what it's called? Let me see. Girlish number gahaha. Yeah. Katana gahaha. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I think it's this one. Yeah. Katana gahaha. And that's not what she said. It's just the katana kind of reminded me. But yeah, Magunyam. Just go put like Okayu's ears on it or something, right? Magunyam. Wait a second, was that not translated? Spanish auto-generated. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure someone will do it soon. And she doesn't really say anything besides. She basically just says it's in the bag. Like, you know, in variations. And then Magunyama, so there's not really much to translate there anyway, so yeah. Actually, this reminds me of something, and I must have talked about it on stream before because I remember talking about it. But it's the phrase katana that she says, well, you know, with various variations. But it's an interesting phrase in that I would have originally translated it as "it's in the bag" and referring to girlish number. Actually, let me. Sorry, this is kind of something that I don't know if Kaz has actually seen it, so maybe I'll link it for you at least. And then I think I think Konosuba and Skullmeat have heard me go on about this before, so maybe it's not as relevant. But let's see. Girlish number, it's in the bag. Where is it? Papakat. The papakatsu? I don't know about that, but here. You want to skip a little bit, maybe like halfway through, like. Well, actually, you know, if you listen to it a couple times, well, actually, wait, let me see. Yeah. Yeah, so the translator for girlish number translated katana to it's in the bag. And some people, you don't want to be spoiled. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I mean, wait. There's not, okay, fine. So yeah, I guess spoiler alert for that. But the translation itself won't be a spoiler, so that's why I'm gonna bring it up. Um, so and I thought girlish number was decently good. Was it like amazing? No, but it was decently good. Anyway, so katana literally translates to um we've won, or we've basically won, or you know it's our win. It translates to that literally. But the translator for girlish number, at least the fan translator, translated that to it's in the bag. And someone on I forgot where, it wasn't Reddit, I don't, maybe it was Reddit, I can't remember. Let me check something. But someone had asked about the accuracy of that translation. And I remember it was an interesting point because while it's not the most accurate, or while it's not the literal translation, it I think captures the essence of the phrase a lot better, which is why I had said, or I had said, I actually kind of support that translation more than sorry, let me do one thing before I go on, because this is gonna sound stupid, but I'm trying to figure out which account, which Reddit account I responded with, and if it's my main account, I'm about to delete the post. To be quite honest, I don't know if you can find the comment before I do, but I'm pretty sure I posted it on the Tamaki account, so I'm pretty sure it's okay to talk about it without spoiling. Yeah. You're gonna have to be really I'm pretty sure I deleted it though, or rather I'm pretty sure it was on the Tamaki account, so I'm gonna do one last double check. Yeah, and there are no more comments, so let me pull up the actual post. Right, where's my, let's see. But anyway, so I had said initially I had supported the it's in the bag translation because I had never heard anyone in real life say, we've basically won, or like, we've won. I mean, in the context of like, like the phrase in isolation I've heard before, but not in that context, right? Like I've never heard anyone say, we basically won, or we've won, in the same context that you use katana. So, and actually, wait, it's not on my Tamaki account either. So it must be some like third alt or something that I have, because I don't recall. Wait, where did that comment even go? I remember posting about it. Yeah, I remember posting about it. Where did it go? Huh? What? Let me Google it. It could be possible that the person who posted the comment deleted the comment, or the original comment, so then all the, well, no, then my response should have been preserved as well. Huh. Okay, then it must not have been Reddit. Okay, sorry, I thought it was Reddit. I guess I was wrong. Maybe it was my anime list or something. Anyway, so my point is, I had originally said that the it's in the bag translation was more accurate, because just purely because I'd never heard anyone use, and then we win, or or we basically won, or we've won, in that context. like in the context of those clips, and you can go look at it, or maybe once you watch the show you can keep an eye out for it. But then like literally like, was it like a couple months later, I was taking a class with like I was taking a math class at community college, right? And or wait, yeah. And like the professor would say he'd work out like part of the problem, and then he'd say, and then we do this, and then we win. And I was like, that was natural, but I've never heard anyone use that phrase. You know, like that, and then we win, or and then we win, or like like we use the whatever property, and then we win, or and then we like, and then he would use the phrase and then we win as in the same way as you'd use like it's in the bag, or like it signifies like the completion or the successful completion of like a task or something, right? And I had never heard that before. So, but then at the same time, I noticed that people that would take his class would also start using that phrase. I can think of 3 people that started saying, and then we win. Like, if the remainder of the problem was trivial or something. So I was just thinking, I felt like I need, but it was just one of those things where you kind of see the like language changing over time, right? In that, while it's in the bag was probably the most accurate translation at the time of airing for that show, and then we win could be an equally valid translation in the future, just based on how many people adopt that kind of language. You know what I mean? So that's why katana is kind of like one of those kind of, it's one of those interesting cases that I've noticed over the years, in that it's like it's one situation where you can literally observe the language kind of changing, or the depends on the context. Well, the thing is that the contexts were basically the same, which is why it really surprised me. But anyway, so the point being just that, the katta or like katana or something, like how Shishirong was saying just now. It was just one of those cases where, while I still currently would probably translate as it's in the bag, or, we've got it in the bag or something, in the future, I wouldn't be surprised if just directly translating it to we basically won, or we won at this at this point or something, that could be an equally natural translation in the future. So I think I've explained this to other people before, so I don't know if I've talked about it on chat or in stream, but it was just one of those things where I thought was interesting. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So the Japanese, in Japan, you use katana like that. The interesting thing is that the convergence of it's interesting how there is a manner of speech that happens to that is like there is a, so it's like what is it? So in Japan you just use it like that. It's just when you translate to English, it's more natural currently to say it's in the bag. Like that's the phrase. Like that's what I would call the conceptual like one-to-one translation, not the literal one. But it's interesting how the literal translation to English is starting to gain adoption as a valid phrase of its own. And not only that, but it happens to also mean the same thing as the literal Japanese equivalent. Now, why is that? Maybe that's more than just coincidence, but like the fact that convergence could happen, at least in a regional context, of course, because these dialects are going to be regional, but like there are regions where that convergence is possible, just really interested me, or like really surprised me. But anyway, yeah, so and and it might all start because of that one math professor, I can't remember what class I was taking. Was it linear or diffie-q? Maybe it was calc. Actually maybe it was calc. I can't remember, but so it's like, right? Like it was just so interesting that yes, yeah, so I guess as the TLDR, katana, while currently would be more natural to translate to it's in the bag, there is a growing community of people that would use we've won or and then we win or we've basically won in the same in the same way as you would use it's in the bag. And that phrase, we've basically won or we won or and then we win, that phrase also happens to be a direct literal translation to the Japanese phrase katana. And the fact that they happen to mean the same thing is like just so crazy. Yeah. Like it's this weird convergence of the meanings of phrases and their literal translations. Like, anyway, so I want to watch. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. I think for the rest of my life, I'm just gonna keep an eye out for how many people use and then we win, or in the same way you would use it's in the bag. Yeah. Oh, Judith-san, welcome back. Saw you liking tweet on my suffering. Yeah, I rarely open Twitter, so I was like, oh, hey, a tweet. I saw you bought a game, so I assumed it was a good thing. But like in Spanish with my friends, I say, is that Lego? Illego? I don't know. When I'm down to do something road a place, but the literal translation of would be I arrive or I go. Oh, so let's go kind of thing. But oh, okay, interesting. Yeah. It's a good game, but I need to save. like save content for the stream save, or actually do a save file. Yeah. Oh, so even if you're not physically going to a location, the word is now used in the context of joining for an activity, even if it's not a physical activity or something. Or so as opposed to the physical movement of a person, it refers to the gathering of people, in spite of the fact that the word itself is only literally referring to physical movement or something. Yeah, interesting. Korean, for some reason, the phrase "let's go" translates literally to "I'm leaving first." So it's basically Korean for "get a move on," or "I'm leaving your slow ass behind." Interesting. Yeah. But yeah. So that's why katana is actually kind of an interesting phrase for me. In isolation, it means very little. But in fact, let me make a video about that. Let's not even hesitate. Let's talk about that. Let's see. Joke videos. I think let's fit it under stuff that deserves attention. I think I'll put it actually under those kind of videos. So let's see. It's the katana gahaha video. Let's see, explain, fan translation, literal translation, let's see, math professor, phrase, and I guess convergence of literal and I guess colloquial. Colloquial, is that? I keep using the word colloquial. I don't know if that's right. The right word. I guess colloquial is right. I just meant it's used in ordinary language, and it's interesting that the literal translation and the colloquial translation happens to converge. So yeah. So we'll talk about that in a video too, and I think that'd be easier to talk about then. Okay, so something that translates to literally, it'd be I go or I arrive. Yeah, that'd be pretty awkward, wouldn't it, for someone that, maybe not super tech literate or something. Haven't had dinner yet? All right, sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, go have a good dinner. Yeah. All right, so I should focus on this as well. Exam in a week, and I need to review, well, thankfully it's only 2 chapters. It's just these chapters I know are long. Yeah. Wait. So have I talked about that on stream before, about the translation of yakattana gahaha? Or is that new? Or, you know, you obviously depends on how long, you know, each person's been here, but has anyone heard me talk about that? So new to Konosuba? Well, I mean, you might have not. Well, no, you're usually here though, so. Well, I mean, I guess the real probably wasn't paying attention. Right. So, I mean, I don't expect you to, you know, pay attention the entire time, right? You got more important things to do. But that's kind of surprising because you know, it's a pretty long talk. So I would have figured if you had the stream, you know, open, like even muted or something, you probably would have heard the beginning or the tail end of it, right? So it's kind of surprising. Maybe so. I guess I didn't talk about it. Okay, so then maybe yeah, I'll make a video about it then. That's another video, you know, easy video. I think that, and I think it's really interesting again in the like a translation kind of aspect, you know. I gotta find which account I actually posted that comment on because I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think it's either Reddit or My Enemy List or I can't think of any other platforms. Maybe it was Facebook. Maybe it wasn't even some rando. Maybe it was someone that I don't know. But girlish numbers. I guess it's not new anymore. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I'll have to track down what account I posted that on because I know that's one vector you could kind of use to correlate more information about me, so I'm going to double check to see what account that was stated on and if necessary wipe it out. Yeah. I can't even find the Reddit post cuz it's such a memed, you know, kattana gahaha from girlish number was like memed so much back when it was airing. I can't even find the original post. I think about someone deleted or whoever the OP was deleted it, but yeah. I get a drink and then, you know, actually Cass said he was gonna go for dinner. I probably want to, you know, I'll stream till 11 today, and then I'll end the stream and then go out to get some food. I think that's what I'll do. I feeling a little bit hungry right now. Direction axis rotation. So a unit vector u and the rate by number omega. Okay, so u is the axis that it spins around. Okay. Okay, the velocity vector is, I guess, omega u. Okay, fine. And then, yeah, obviously right-hand rule to figure out which direction the u vector should point in. And you know, if I was being really, well, I don't know. Another reason why making that kind of video might be helpful is because if I just lead the video with Shishiron saying "Magunyamu" and then, you know, kattana or kore kattan jane and stuff, then, you know, that'll get Hololive fans clicking, right? So being a little bit of, you know, admitting to being a little bit of an asshole there and trying to take advantage of you know, the popularity of VTubers. But yeah, like but you know what I mean, right? Like Shishinon just totally used it as kattan jane, Like, haven't we basically, won now? Like, there's nothing more. Is there anything left to worry about? Like, she uses it totally naturally, right? And you do use it fairly naturally if you're. It is a bit of an informal statement, but you do use it pretty naturally. So, in Japanese, again, it's very informal. So, it also very really fits Shishidon's character in that aspect, of course. but yeah, like it's not a rare phrase at all, or at all. Even though I think, um, you know, and then we win. I think saying "and then we win" like explaining, like let's say you had like a presentation, or let's say you had to let me use an example. Um, let's say I'm explaining how to put together a belt 3D printer, because that's something I've actually had to explain to someone before. And then I say, okay, so we designed these parts, and then put this together, and we rewrite the firmware, and then we redo the firmware, or actually we specify it to pretend it to be a Cartesian coordinate system, and then after we do the, and even though it's not a Cartesian, and then after that we download Black Belt Cura, which is the one that's compatible with belt-based 3D printers, and then we win. Like that's how you'd use, or that's how that math professor used the phrase, and then we win, which I think you'll notice is very similar, if not identical, to this usage that Shishiron does. She didn't say, she was asking it as like kind of a rhetorical question, but the context is the same, where it, and then we win is to kind of use to abbreviate the or is to denote that you're basically done with the task or something, or in Shishiron's case, you're basically you basically have no more enemies because you have the Magunyamu, right? So how will I script that? I don't know. And I guess I could I can double dip, and I can upload it in English and Japanese. If I want to be more of an asshole, I can double dip and I can just upload it in English, and then yeah. But I'm glad this is a news story, because then I can reuse it. Angular velocity. So angular velocity is just omega. Angular velocity vector is omega u, or just vector omega. Okay. Yeah, v equals omega r sine theta. Yeah, for some fun on the. Okay, check the direction. Vector was omega cross r. Probably is independent of the nature of the rotating body that is fixed. Right. Okay. So they're saying, yeah, three-dimensionally applying the v equals omega r thing from physics. It's for vectors, just make it a cross product. You can kind of see the relation from there. Yeah. Okay. And I guess you can generalize it, yeah. Well, assuming omega has the properties that as specified. Kaz, welcome back. So today there's lemonade and Lay's for dinner. Okay, that's a little depressing. Uh, is there like a, is there maybe like a Carl's Jr. or like something open? Wait, no, you're, yeah, actually. Wait, what are the local fast food for you? Is like late night fast food a thing over there? KFC? Really? KFC? Huh. Pizza Hut. They have a Pizza Hut down there? Wow. No, not here. Oh, okay. No, I meant around where you're at. Like, what is like the late night? Well, I was surprised. I was like, holy shit, Pizza Hut's in like, Pizza Hut's freaking global, right? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So what do you guys have? Actually, you go hunting. Yeah, it's nice and fresh, right? But yeah, jokes aside, is there really nothing to that you can go like buy or something, or without getting mugged, of course, but nothing near me. I mean, I can relate to that a lot. Back at home, anything nearby was each technically like a 1 hour walk. If you fast walked, it'd be 45 minutes. Um, it's not because I was lived really far from any any city or town. It was just that the path, you know, to the stores and stuff and the supermarkets was just not direct at all. It was like it weaved and wove like a ton, which is why what should have been really like a 30-minute walk was more like an hour. Yeah. So, no, I don't live that far out in the boonies. Yeah, I'll probably get robbed if I go it right. Yeah. And I assume you have class to attend tomorrow, so that's not really advisable to get robbed. Oh, okay, so they sub V for Omega or Omega cross R, and then for the respective spins. Yeah. And then they just factor out the cross R. Okay. I mean, I guess technically, can you do that? I guess you can, yeah. Assuming that the vector addition here is, it is, okay, yeah. Thing is, I'm too lazy to wait for the chicken breast to unfreeze. Yeah, I mean, nothing's worse than like uncooked or nothing's worse than like chicken that still has a cold center. Yeah. Well, no, actually, there is a lot that's worse than that. But I think there's nothing quite like the disappointment of chewing into like a chicken leg or something, or like, and just being like, oh, it's not fully, yeah, yeah. Especially worse with chicken. I feel like beef, you could say, oh, it's just raw or it's just rare or something, but. Like nomenclature, lowercase omega for angular velocity of a body whose motion is our primary object of interest. Capital letter omega for the angular velocity of a non-inertial rotating reference frame relative to which we are calculating the motion of one or more bodies. Okay. Okay, so capitals are non-inertial frames. Lowercase are in the inertial frame, or what we're treating as an inertial frame. Okay. The frame attached to the Earth, capital omega, right? What's that? And it's just trivially small, okay. Yeah. Only motion of S relative to S naught is the rotation with angular velocity omega, okay. For the center of the Earth. Consider fixed relative to distant stars. Fixed in the Earth. Okay. Q measured in frame S naught. Change rate of Q relative to inertial frame S naught. The one that's planted in the Earth right now. And then dq dt sub S. Q starts at 3 orthogonal to C, 1, E, 2, 3. They're fixed in the rotating frame S. Okay. Looks about right. Right, yeah, and S naught, E1, E2, E3 rotating. Okay, so respect to time, they're constants, so. Okay, right. So you can just, since it's... Is it constant? So... Can you not just take it and evaluate it at 0? Whatever. So that's not, yeah, the 3 vectors in... The 3 orthogonal vectors in the rotating frame are, are changing with times, so then we need to evaluate the time derivative as, I guess, using product rule. Yeah. Drew down the second term on the right is easy to calculate with the step used for relation. E sub I is fixed in the frame of S, which is rotating with angular velocity omega relative to S naught. Therefore, the rate of change of E sub I seen for S naught is given by the cross product. Oh yeah, I guess so. Okay, but does that really help anything? So what? Oh, and they're saying Q sub I is just a some constant multiple. So then, using the properties for the cross product, you could bring that in 1 per row, right? I think, is that right? What are the rules for bringing in a constant into the cross product? Google. No, I guess it just goes all the way through. Which is, I guess, what happens here. Yeah. So they just send it all the way through to the E sub I, and then sum of I, Q sub I, E sub I is just... Isn't that what we started with? How did we... Oh, we're computing one of the time derivatives, yeah. So then you have a cross product of the Q vector plus and the omega vector, yeah. Okay, so that... Wait, but we only computed one... Oh, they only do compute one. Okay. How helpful. Where's the original equation? For any one... or relates the derivative of any one vector q as measured in the inertial frame S naught to the corresponding derivative in the rotating frame S. Okay. Oh, okay, so like if the rotating frame was just like, oh, the derivative is trivial, then this lets you find the how that relates to the derivative in the inertial frame. Assuming you can do that cross product as well. Omega's constant or also surprisingly means that if it's true in one frame, it's automatically true in the other. What? Since omega cross omega equals 0, the two derivatives of omega are always the same. In particular, if one is 0, so is the other. Sorry. To simplify matters, I shall assume that the angular velocity omega of the inertial frame S relative to the rotating frame, or no, the rotating frame S relative to the inertial frame S naught is constant, as is the case to an outstanding approximation for axes fixed to the Earth. A rather surprising aspect of the statement is that omega is constant, is that if it's true in one frame, then it's automatically true in the other. If omega is constant in one frame, that is also true in the other. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I guess yeah, I guess I'm fine with that, because it's not saying that they're the same constant, it's just saying that if one is constant, so is the other. So I guess that makes sense. They could be like different constants, but they'll be associated by some value. Okay. And then I guess since omega cross omega equals 0, the two derivatives of omega are always the same. In particular, if one is 0, so is the other. Okay. So I guess 0 is an even more special case. Consider now a particle mass m and position r in the inertial frame is not. Particle obeys Newton's second law in its normal form, right? Where F is the net force in the particle, the derivative is the derivative of observers in the inertial frame S naught. Or we can use equation 930, right, to express this derivative in terms of the derivatives evaluated in the rotating frame S. According to 930, we then have, that is 930. Differentiating a second time, we have d squared r over dt squared in the inertial frame is equal to dt in the inertial frame times dr dt in the inertial frame. Dr dt in the inertial frame can be split into dr dt in the rotating frame plus omega cross r through equation 9.30. Okay, so then that's where you get your relation to the rotating frame. 930 outside derivative to the right, we find 930 to the outside derivative on the right. Oh, okay, so outside derivative on the right. Is that not what we did here? No, that is an identical. Outside derivative on the right. Oh, this one on the left here. So ddt of S naught is then ddt of... So dr dt is fine. That's just the inside of the thing. They're saying they're evaluating the time derivative. So then you'll get product rule, time derivative of the first plus the second plus the first times the time derivative of the second. But that's not what they're doing. They're applying the... Can you factor that out? I guess they're generalizing it. Since 930 says that ddt in the in the inertial frame of r is equal to, or ddt of r, or sorry, ddt in the inertial frame of r, or applied to r, operator applied to that operator, is equal to ddt in the rotating frame of r plus omega cross r. So then they just sub in r for the content of this closed bracket, or these square brackets, which is also dr dt in the or I guess ddt in the rotating frame of r plus omega cross r, so then that's what splits it up. Okay. Mass series result can be cleaned up since our main concern is going to be with derivatives evaluated in the rotating frame S. We will revive the dot notation for these derivatives. Okay, so then they're going to write all the ddt's as dots, but I assume they'll still use capital Q dot to denote the time derivative of Q in the rotating frame. So now we next note that since omega is constant, its derivative is 0, right? Omega's constant's derivative is 0, and we group together there are two like terms. We can write 9.32 as cross R. R dot First of all, I don't see a single Q dot, so why would you introduce that notation? Someone's having fun outside. They don't sound very sane, so I think I might not go out to get food. It's a bit presumptive, but I also don't want to risk my safety for something like that. Let's see. But what is going on here? R double dot. Where do you get R? Oh, okay, so first, this will turn into an R dot. This will further turn that into an R double dot. So that must come from this term. Then you have ddt of omega cross R in the rotating frame. So what do you do then? And since omega is constant, if we took its derivative, this is R 0 cross R. Okay, so then that's going to be 0. Right? Yeah. Then plus, so they're literally from the first term here, the only thing that survives is R double dot. Then you have omega cross drdt, omega cross drdt. And so that's going to be R dot, right? So you have R dot plus omega cross R. So from that, you'll get a omega cross R dot plus omega cross R. Where do you get this 2? R dot. Actually, yeah, no, that makes sense. That does make sense because ddt in the rotating frame omega. So what happened here? Maybe I forgot a chain rule. Let me see. So no. Cross R. I don't quite understand what happened, but apparently it goes from that line to that line. I'll look at it later. With respect to the rotating frame S, we now substitute the result in 933 into Newton's law in 931 for the initial frame S naught. Move 2 terms to the right. Find the form of Newton's second law for the rotating frame S to be this long ass thing. Where, as usual, F denotes the sum of all forces identified in the inertial frame. So we have 2 extra terms. So it's just saying that, you know, from the rotating frame, it's just Newton's law plus 2 extra terms, or plus more terms, of which we call one the Coriolis force and the other is the centrifugal force. Yeah. So that's the takeaway. That's the derivation. Yeah. And then they talk about centrifugal and Coriolis. Okay. All right. So it's about 11 o'clock. So hopefully Kaz got enough food from those Lay's chips. If not, unfortunately, I can't really send any of the stuff I have here, but I guess I could send it in spirit. I think you'd probably... Sorry, my freaking monitor mount isn't working. But yeah. So, let's see. So, one thing I forgot to mention. Um, do you guys know what this is? If anyone's listening. Um, First I want to make sure. And I'm gonna show my screen just because I need to kind of ask this specifically. So for anyone that's posted videos maybe recently or just any has an idea maybe, do you know what this is about? I'm looking at these specifically. You see Google accounts with like two word names or like first name and a last name, and then they're commenting a timestamp and then some two-word phrase that's separated by a period as opposed to like a space. And this has happened, and then it's like it seems like they're immediately deleted. Like the comments are immediately deleted. This has happened on multiple of my videos so far, and I'm trying to figure out what exactly the this is. Like on one hand, I thought maybe it was like there's some like maybe it's trying to just earn comments for some reason or something or what. But yeah, does anyone know what this is about? I don't really know what to call it, so I haven't really looked it up yet. But does anyone recognize this kind of behavior? Yeah. Oh, Kaz, welcome back. Yeah, so Kaz, do you recognize what's going on here? Maybe it's there's these random there's these random YouTube or Google accounts, I guess, because they have a first name and a last name, and they always comment a timestamp and then a word dot and then another word or something like that. I couldn't tell if it was like some like YouTube AI that's doing some like test thing or whatever, if it's some like bot that's trying to do something. But does anyone know what this is about? You know, it's bot accounts. Okay. I mean, they delete their comments immediately afterwards, so I wasn't really sure. So I can just ignore these, I assume. Probably virus. So the thing is, like, they don't leave links or anything. It's just like they comment and then it seems like they immediately delete the comment afterwards because well, by the time I look at it, there's no comment left. So I really couldn't figure it. Want to click the timestamp? But it's my own video. wait, but it's my own video. Okay, but yeah, so does anyone, I guess, so no one knows what this is about. It could be a bot or a scam or whatever, but no one seems to know what this is about. Is that correct? Okay. Yeah, no worries. I was trying to Google it, but I couldn't really figure out what it was about either. So, yeah. So that was really my only question. Right, yeah, like I didn't do anything. I was just kind of trying to figure out if there's some like vulnerability I wasn't aware of or something. Yeah, first time I see that. Right, like I've never seen this happen before. I've uploaded, videos occasionally to like various accounts, but like I've never seen this happen. Artificial view inflator going haywire, really? Oh, like someone like people buy views on Fiverr or whatever, and then they accidentally set the bot off on the wrong video or something like that. Or maybe like missed a video and then went to mine instead or something. I could see that happening. Maybe that's what it is, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, good to know. Okay. I want to give you more views. Please don't. I need accurate numbers. Like I appreciate it. Like I know a couple of months ago there were some people that were making a lot of bot accounts and then subscribing to my channel, which I mean I appreciate the effort, but like I'd rather have like usable statistics for my channel instead of like inflated ones, you know? So, yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. So, in fact, sorry, let me just check one thing. So, did my excerpt for Operation Meet Yago pop? I guess it went up on YouTube now. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. Actually, let me make the thumbnail of that different because I wanted to make it stand out a little bit more. That's why I chose the orange color for that. Sorry, let me do that and then I'll go to sleep, or maybe I'll go get food. I don't know. My stomach's been rumbling a little bit, so I might just go get food, but let's make that the thumbnail. There. Makes it stand out a little bit more, I think. Did that save? Oh, it didn't save. And I need to the strat. Yeah, we're talking about the strat. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now it changed the thumbnail. Okay. So I'm done for today. So I was gonna do the strat, but well, here's one thing. Let me go get my iPad real quick. I'm ironically actually going to look for a mugging report by the police department for today. It seems like there's never more than one report. So I guess I got some spam from some doctor, but yeah, we got lots of bot related stuff I learned by virtue of living in China. Well, that kind of sucks. Yeah, thought we were talking about the game. Sorry, I don't know. No, sorry. The strat is to go get food, or like go get the hot dog from the hot dog stand at midnight, because that way they have more time to kind of cook it without being rushed, and it comes out crispier. So the strat started with that, and now in general it's just getting food at like 11 o'clock. I might go. Let me think about it. But yeah. Oh, actually, so not to end on a weird note, but Kaz, you're still gonna do the thumbnail, or sorry, not thumbnail, the highlights, right? Just want to make sure. And then I was gonna ask Konosuba, are you still willing to do the subtitling for either the Yakuza stream or the Genshin stream? Yeah. And if so, to what degree? If not, then don't worry about it, because you're busy. But yeah. But yeah, so Kaz, okay, you're still gonna do it. Okay, so then I'll cut the front off of the Yakuza streams and then splice them together, and then I'll upload that as one like long video, and then I'll make it like a separate folder on, or a separate yeah, I guess a separate playlist on my channel for the full stream, and then I'll make another separate playlist for highlights, which your video will be put under. Yeah. Okay. So I was just gonna ask Konosuba, you don't need to answer immediately, or yeah, or you don't have to feel obligated to do anything, of course, because I know it's kind of a critical time in your academic career right now, so I totally understand. But yeah, I'm just gonna double check so I could figure out how to plan around it or not. Yeah, has to feel like me. But no, they actually don't, right? Like, yeah. I mean, I think you know, well, you've clipped the video, so I think you've experienced it yourself. But it's even just a little clip, or like even just a short clip, is a lot of work. You know, it's not like streaming where you just end the stream and then you just hit upload, and then, or you download it and then you hit upload, or you hit export and then it goes on YouTube, right? You have to like actually cut it out, and then, you know, you have to actually like, you know, do like transition, you know, like it's fun though. As long as you can find it fun. I don't, you know, as long as you can find it fun. Yeah. But again, you're a student again, so, you know, make sure to prioritize that. We're gonna make you say things. Yeah, as long as it's not false. As long as it's not false advertisement, that's fine. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so that's gonna be it for today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah. So yeah, Kaz, Konosuba, Skullmeat, I assume. Who else might be watching? I don't know. But yeah, thanks for coming by. Take care, stay safe. Have a good evening, morning. I guess microwave sounds? Wait, I don't have the microwave on. Strat. But yeah, like, Yeah, so no strat. Well, I won't stream it is my point, because even if I do go buy something, I'm gonna go straight to sleep. So yeah. But so no strat. Let's see flood. Okay. Okay. No, that's a useful emote. But yeah. So yeah, everyone, thanks for coming by. Take care, stay safe, have a good evening, and yeah, see you guys later. Good luck with I guess not happy Monday. I guess good luck with Monday. Yeah. お疲れ、おやすみ、終わり。